Hello, welcome to Marvel Unwrapped, where we explore Marvel's greatest topics. I am your co-host, Cole Brunson.
I'm your other co-host, Logan Burns.
And I'm your other co-host, Aiden Leroy.
Thank you. And today's topic, we'll be discussing our top 10 favorite Spider-Man suits. And most of these suits will be from the comics, so I'd recommend having a phone or a computer nearby so you can search up how the suits look. And honestly, that would help a lot with you understanding this podcast. All right, so Logan, you can start it off.
Okay. My number 10 is the Spider-Man Unlimited costume from the Spider-Man Unlimited TV show. This show was, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, it was awful. But the best part of it was definitely the suit. It was like, it almost looks like what Batman Beyond was for Batman, but for Spider-Man. Like, it was like more of a futuristic type of suit. It was like, had like a cape on it. I always thought it was really awesome. It was definitely the reason I watched that show. But yeah, I just love like the blue and the red together, how it's different, and like the yellow tint on the eyes and the cape, and yeah, I just love that suit so much. But yeah, I always thought it was pretty underrated too.
I used to watch the Spider-Man Unlimited show because I used to be like literally obsessed with Venom, and early on I had the symbiote, and I loved watching that. But beyond that, I didn't really watch too much of it.
Yeah, it was not too good.
Yeah, but the suit I definitely did like because it's kind of like not exactly the opposite, but it had more blue when the original usually has more red, and I kind of like that with it a lot. But I can't really say too much for the TV show because it was a long time ago, and I only saw like a few episodes. But the suit, I definitely did.
I watched the whole series, and it was recently because it's on Disney Plus. Yeah, it did not get better with age either.
Yeah. Right. So then, with mine, number 10 suit, mine honestly are not in like from going from least favorite to top favorite. It's kind of hard to rank them like that, but I do have my top 10 down, except my number one suit is my number one favorite because I honestly could not mess up my favorite suit. But beyond that, it's just my favorite suits that are listed. So I guess at number 10, I have the Spider-Man Homecoming suit with the / Civil War suit, the one that Iron Man made for him. That was still cloth, wasn't the Iron Spider one. But I definitely do like this because it is pretty similar to like the normal suits, but it just had like that MCU taste to it. Made like a few changes that made it look like way better. With like the whole like web shooter thing, I kind of liked how it like attached around the forearm and came down to the wrist. And I know I just really liked how it looked.
Yeah, that's a really good suit too.
Yeah. My 10th favorite suit is the Spider-Man 3 suit, not the symbiote suit, but the just regular suit.
Yeah.
Even though it's probably one of my least favorite suits, the reason why I put it on this list was because of the design of the suit. I really liked the design of the suit. And that's probably the only reason why it's on here. I really like the webbing design on the suit more so than some of the other movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, the silver-ish looking like eyes. I really like that.
Yeah. Great suit.
Because like definitely the webbing, like the scheme just by like the red and blue like design and where it wasn't too special. But if you zoom in on the suit, the webbing is like super cool because normally it's just lines, but this one actually like pops out.
Yeah,
and it's easier to pull, and I like it a lot.
Great suit.
And the eye. Yeah, a lot of people didn't think this about the suit, but the eyes are like bigger than normal, which I actually liked a lot.
Oh yeah,
and it looked cool for me, and I did like it a lot.
Very underrated movie.
Yeah, and I like how they put it seemed like they put more effort into the suit than some of the other suits that they did. Yeah, that's also why I really like it.
Yeah, because this wasn't animated; they had to make it just for his sizing.
Yeah,
and that's not a hard thing to do.
Yeah.
So moving on to my number 9, I have the Spider-Man PS4 suit, with the white spider. That was at first, I'm gonna admit, I did not like the suit. I thought it was really weird looking. But like as I played the game and it came out, I grew to love this suit. It was just so amazing. I loved like kind of like orangish tint to the red and like the white spider that goes over like the whole suit. I like how the blue like comes a lot more into effect than a lot of other suits. Like it like has like these lines all over it kind of. I think the mask looks really nice with the eyes and just everything. I like how the like it looks like the white spider like connects to the one on the back too, which I just thought was awesome.
Yeah. And honestly, I do like it a lot because it was different. Since most, I'm not saying all of them, but most Spider-Man suits, they usually are just like different designs of just the blue and red of like different like style of how they shaped it and stuff. But this one I like a lot because the white literally covered it, and his web slingers are covered in white too, and like forearms. And I honestly did not think about adding white on it before, but when they did, they made it big, and I liked it a lot. And it kind of did resemble the Venom suit. As I said, I liked a lot. Since it has the big spider, it's white, and it kind of attaches to your back. And I just really like that design with it.
Yeah, it was a beautiful suit.
Yeah. My ninth favorite suit is probably the Miles Morales' Unlimited Spider-Man suit. I really like that one just because of the abilities he has, like camouflage where he can turn invisible, Venom strikes, Venom blasts. He can shock things like bioelectric shock. He can shoot electric webs. That's the main reason why I liked him. But then I also really liked the design of the suit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like how it gave it like kind of a personalization, like instead of being the traditional Spider-Man suit, it's different. I like the coloring, like the black and red and all that. I really like that.
And it definitely has like it kind of has like the triangle towards like the S, and that one was very cool.
Yeah, that's what I really like about it.
All right, and then my ninth favorite actually was the Spider-Man PS4 suit. And we kind of already discussed that. So, Logan, you can go on with your number 8.
My 8th suit is actually the Miles Morales suit from the movie Into the Spider-Verse. I thought I already loved the Miles Morales suit so much, and I thought it was just a great addition to it, how it was a normal Spider-Man suit they gave him. And like early in the movie, they established that he likes to spray paint stuff. And so he spray paints the suit and makes it his own. He gives it black, and I like he made the spider and puts like a circle around it. He made the straps around his arms and all over the hands. I just thought it was a great addition to the character, and just the suit looks awesome. And you put like the hoodies with his Nikes, and just like it looked like what almost like 13-year-old Spider-Man would do with his suit. I just love it so much.
And then because basically, like they could have easily just made it like the Spider-Man suit how it was in the comics, but they did not, and they just completely made a resemblance so that you knew what it was, but did not make it exactly similar. And I liked it because it has like the paint dripping on it, and I really liked that design with it. And it was cool because it was just a normal basic Spider-Man red and blue suit, but then he spray painted over it to create it his own. And I love customizing things, and then I love to see that part happen.
Yeah. My 8th favorite is the Spider-Man Earth 8351, the assassin suit. I really like that one because it has healing. He can heal. He has a low version of the healing factor. He has increased superhuman stamina, durability, speed, and strength, along with enhanced spider senses. I really like that. But then that Peter Parker has been known to beat Black Widow with ease. And as we know, Black Widow is one of the top agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And that I found that really surprising, and that quickly made him one of my favorite Spider-Mans.
And then kind of like my thoughts on it. The suit does look really cool, but in the comics he is kind of out of control.
Yeah.
He can't exactly control himself, and that's kind of the assassin part did not help with it. He was hired as an assassin, but he kind of just goes crazy. Well, not exactly crazy, but just he it was his job to kill people, but sometimes he killed people that he could have just easily captured. But he definitely did want to see blood, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like his design of the suit.
Yeah. All right, and then my number 8 suit is the Future Foundation
Oh
Spider-Man
yeah.
suit.
I like that.
And then, honestly, there's a lot of stuff to say about it, but it's just, it's not in like what's it called? It's not in the comics that much, so it's kind of hard to like, not describe, but I guess I can only rate it on appearance, not because of the character, but the appearance I just like it because it's honestly different than most of the suits. Like it kind of has similar shape, design, but not color at all. It's white and black, which I honestly like a lot about it. And not kind of like on the sides, it's black down. And it was kind of like an outer space suit, and I just like it a lot because it just looks different. And I don't know why, but it kind of just seems more of my style.
Yeah, it's a really good suit.
Mm-hmm.
And my number 7 is the Iron Spider suit from the comic books in the Civil War run specifically. It is such a good suit. I love like the white and yellow, not white and yellow, red and yellow. Because it really is like the Tony Stark Iron Man suit with Spider-Man. And like one of my favorite things in this suit is like the arms that come out the back that like help him, like an actual like spider has like extra arms and legs and stuff. I just thought it was a great suit. I'm personally not a huge fan of the one in Infinity War. Like it's nice, like it's good, but like I prefer this version a lot more, and I kind of wish they stuck closer to it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this suit does the style I definitely like, but the color scheme, I don't know. I honestly, it seems kind of, I don't know. I'd have to see it like in a movie to get better action for it, but in the comics, it's just like really bright. And then also in the comics, I didn't really support him because in the Civil War comics, as you were stating, it was with like the same thing, like the same storyline of the movie one. But basically, because they had to reveal their identities if they wanted the government to be in control of them. And then they were having a press conference, Iron Man and Spider-Man were. And then Spider-Man took off his mask right in front of like literally everyone, revealed that he was Peter Parker. And I don't know why, but I just didn't really support him for that because he was in that series. He was trying so hard to keep his identity like secret, but then as soon as the government says, "Hey, you're gonna go to jail, or if you have to stop being a crime fighter, unless you let us know who you are," and stuff like that, and Spider-Man just easily, without a thought, just gave up his identity.
Yeah.
No, I didn't really support
I get
that
what you
much.
mean. That was kind of weird, but I just really liked the suit.
Yeah.
Yeah, my number 7 suit is the Spider-Man Homecoming suit. Again, like the Spider-Man 3 suit, I really kind of liked it just for its design. I mean, it kind of represents like I feel like it kind of represents a little bit of the original Spider-Man suit, and that's why I like it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then, oh yeah, sorry, you can go.
Yeah, that's just kind of the main reason why I like it. You know, it's nothing too fancy. It's nothing that's like horribly made and all that. It's just kind of right there, you know?
All right, and then my number 7 would be the Iron Spider Infinity War version. Well, the Infinity War and Endgame version. Logan, I'm not exactly sure why I don't know. No, I'm not saying dislike it or hate it, but just don't like it as much as you should because it keeps like the same style kind of as the same Homecoming one, but it adds the gold effect, which kind of gave like homage to the comic version, but not entirely, but it still added the gold effect. And I honestly love that so much that I got my own suit of that.
Yeah.
But I just like that suit a lot because the arms, of course, they are golden. And I just want to make this clear because some people have said that why do you only add on 4 arms if spiders have 8? His arms and legs are the other 4. I'm just trying to clear that up since some people ask me why they only add 4. But it's because his arms and legs are the other 4. But just one thing. But then the suit, I like it a lot and kind of like how the lights glow up. And I don't know, but I don't know exactly why, but I sort of liked it a lot at the comedic scene when Iron Man first put it on him. And he goes, "Whoa, Mr. Stark, it smells like a new car in here." And I don't know why, but it just kind of showed that like how it would actually be if you had it. It's literally like a car that can fly. That literally is the shape of your body. Since it could go in outer space, it had oxygen inside it, and I just really
I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm just saying I like the other one more. Yeah, I just kind of wish they stayed closer to the comics, but still, great suit. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
But moving on to my number 6, gotta go with the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit. I mean, like, what's not to love about this one? Like, it's one of the definitive classic suits in the movies. Like I said, this is kind of a repeat thing with my list. The movie sucked. There was so much. Like, I could make a whole hour podcast just about the reasons I don't like this movie. But the one thing I liked about it, this beautiful, beautiful suit. Like,
yeah, and honestly, Andrew Garfield was a good actor for it, but just the script
I totally agree.
kind of
if he was given like a good script, he could have been one of the best Spider-Men.
Yeah.
He did the best with what he got, but yeah. The reason this suit isn't like close to like my top 5 or anything is just because the one thing that I kind of like nitpicky about is that the spider's kind of low on his chest. It's kind of like in the middle of his torso and not like super high on his chest, which like it's still good, but I didn't really care for that. But like the eyes, the lines, like everything, I just love that suit a lot. Really, really great A suit.
Yeah, my number 6 suit is probably the Scarlet Spider suit. Just because I think that if they were to add on to the Scarlet Spider type of thing,
wait, which one?
That it could become something like really good. But then I also like it because of its design. Again, probably my second favorite design out of all the Spider-Man suits. The eyes, like I like how they made the eyes like really reflective for this guy.
Yeah. Which Scarlet Spider suit?
The Mark II.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I like the.
I was confused with another one. I was confused with the Ben Reilly suit.
Wait, the red and black one?
Yeah.
Okay, King Parker, yeah.
Yeah, I just like that suit. I mean.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I kind of do like it because like the head and like the back are kind of like black, but the rest is blue. Red. So like not to get it confused with like what's it called? It's kind of similar to the assassin suit, except kind of like the opposite. The black was on the bottom and the red was up top.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely do like this color scheme.
Yeah. And I like how they made the spider black instead of the traditional like red or black. But I really like how they just made this suit.
All right, and so then for my number 6, I have the Into the Spider-Verse Miles Morales one.
That's nice.
Great minds think alike.
It's not the finished product. It's the one that he made with like the bomber, the shorts, and like the jacket.
Yeah.
Kind of the one that has it, but then has the jacket over it. I don't know why, but I just like it better like that. Because like the suit, don't get me wrong, it's completely awesome. But when he has the jacket on, he has the Jordan 1s on, it just looks. I don't know why, but I just like that look way better because it's completely different than before, and it does give it more of that teenager look. And I just liked it a
Mm-hmm.
lot like that.
Yeah. So, moving on to my top 5. Number 5 is also the Kane Parker Scarlet Spider suit. Yeah, it's just like we already talked about it. I just love like the complete red and black color scheme. It's like what Steve Ditko originally created because Spider-Man was not intended to be red and blue. He actually just added blue for like highlighting effect, and then everyone just thought it was blue, so they started making it blue instead of black. But I just thought it was a great. He was a great character too. I liked his stuff, and it fit really well for his like personality. But then again, the suit's just awesome.
Yeah. It was a hard choice for my number 5 was a very hard choice between Spider-Man Noir and then Spider-Man 2099. But I have to say Spider-Man 2099.
There we go.
Just because he has enhanced super like strength, all that stuff, durability, agility, and stuff. But he has better like healing factor. And then for that time, it just gives him that futuristic look.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what I really like about it. It gives that futuristic look.
Yeah.
Instead of keeping it the same, it's developed into Spider-Man 2099.
Mm-hmm. Because, literally, like, the chest spider, it is still like a spider, but it's kind of like a skull, and then it has the spider legs around it.
Yeah.
I honestly love that. And then I also love kind of like, not really like swords, but like the kind of like the knives that stick out of his forearms that he uses a lot.
Yeah.
I just love those. And then the design, it's different from all of like the other ones, but it still keeps the like blue and red scheme.
Yeah.
Although it's like mainly blue and has the red design, it still looks awesome. Especially around the eyes, how like usually the eyes are like a completely different color, but instead it has the design around the eyes, keeping the eyes the same color, which really gives it a futuristic look because he's literally in the year 2099, and especially with his powers and all that. And then especially because what's it called in the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, they in the extra scene they did reference him, and that he was. I'm not sure if he's gonna be joined in him, but it showed him, and he was like saying that he needs to come back to the past or something like that.
Mm.
And my fanboy heart jumped, and I really, really hope that they still bring him in because he has the spider web cape. There's so much to love about him.
Yeah.
And yeah. All right, and then for my number 5, I have the big time Spider-Man, the Sonic version.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Most people don't like it because it's not the same like color scheme with it.
Like
but
black and green.
I do like yeah, it has multiple colors. And that's kind of what I like about it too, is it has the black and green, the black and yellow, the black and red, the black and orange. It just has multiple versions of, and I like each one with it. And it's just kind of, I don't know, it's just, I kind of like it how it's kind of like a customizable suit by itself. It has blue, just has a bunch of colors that you can like switch it to, and I honestly like it a lot about that.
Yeah, that's really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So my number 4 pick is the Alex Ross red and black Spider-Man suits. This is just an amazing suit in my opinion. I'm a big fan of the like red and black color scheme for Spider-Man suits. And I just think this was a really good suit. I love how the spider is like kind of weird looking. Like, you know? And
like the dislocated from the body.
I think it's kind of cool though.
Yeah.
And like how they have like they brought back the wings like under his arms and stuff, like the kind of like spider web stuff that they kept in Spider-Man Homecoming. I love how like the red is a V and like the rest of it's just black. Like
yeah.
And yeah, because like they literally have a Spider-Verse series of how many Spider-Mans there are, because there are
Yeah, I
so
have that
many.
book.
But one thing that and then one thing that I like about literally Marvel is there are so many different like versions. They could just have it be the same suit every single version, but they switch it up, and there's different color schemes, different designs, and I honestly like the ones that just look different from any of the others. And that's one thing that I love about Marvel is they can take one part of a suit, enhance one side, and then like decrease the other, but then they still make it look like really cool. And especially with this suit, it does have some similarities to others, but if you compare it to the two, it's just kind of, it's hard to explain, but just I really like how they do all the suits.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
I just love the suit so much.
Yeah.
I really wish they would give like a movie. This was actually, fun fact, this was the suit they were considering for Tobey Maguire before they got the finished one. They were going to consider using this suit. And you can, if you look it up, you can find, like, there was like a test trailer they played at a Comic-Con. You can see him in a frame wearing the suit, Tobey Maguire.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to find, but like, yeah, you can like see him in like the test footage and stuff with it. And like, it looks kind of weird, but like, yeah, it's the suit.
Yeah.
Yeah. My fourth favorite suit is the Spider-Man black suit, or the Venom suit for Spider-Man.
The symbiote suit.
Yeah, symbiote suit. I like it because it has, again, like really good healing ability. It can partially limited camouflage abilities. It can it can disguise itself. It has unlimited and like stronger webbing, which would be very helpful since he would be swinging around everywhere. And that's what I like, is that he has unlimited webbing, and it's like way stronger than the original webbing.
Yeah.
And like, sorry, you can go ahead.
And the suit kind of protects its like owner if the owner protects itself, since it's a symbiote, Venom symbiote. But yeah, it would be cool if we could see more of the symbiote suit in other movies, in like upcoming Marvel movies.
Oh, totally. I would love to see Tom Holland with like the symbiote like suit. That would be really cool.
Yeah,
and I really think he would have some funny interactions with it, but I just really want to see how it works out.
If they did it,
but,
I would kind of hope they didn't do it like how they did in Venom, like where it's kind of like jokey. I would want to see him like go Spider-Man 3, not like dancing down the street, but like evil.
I know, right? But yeah, like if because of the multiverse, like if somehow the Venom symbiote like came out of Eddie Brock, like in the Venom movie type multiverse, and fell through to Tom Holland's universe, and they bonded together, and they tried to get him back to the Venom multiverse.
Yeah,
where the Venom movie
I've
happened.
seen some people saying that they're gonna bring back Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man for the Venom universe.
Oh my.
I don't know how I'd feel about that though. It'd be confusing.
I hope it's the same actor, but I don't hope that they're branching the Amazing Spider-Man for.
I mean,
I hope it's the same actor, but not the same story.
They were gonna make an Ant-Man movie before they, like, there was so much bad stuff they're gonna do with that before Marvel got a hold of it. Like, they're gonna make an Ant-Man movie and like 5 more Amazing Spider-Mans and just like scary. Thank goodness this came.
But one discussion that I think, are you talking about the Spider-Man symbiote suit in like Spider-Man 3 with the Tobey Maguire, or the comic version?
The Spider-Man 3, maybe. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, the Spider-Man 3.
Because it definitely still has like the same webbing design that I like a lot.
Yeah. It'd be really cool to see that, to have them have an interaction and stuff.
Yeah. And then my next favorite would be the Scarlet Spider-Man, the Ben Reilly suit. The Scarlet Spider. And then I basically like it because it kind of has the same thing, but then he kind of has like a turquoise jacket over it. and I don't know why, but it just really grew on me. When I first saw it, I didn't really like it at first, but then after seeing it for a while, I started to like it a lot
Mm-hmm.
because it's literally just like a normal red suit, but then it has like a sweatshirt with like the sleeves cut off over it, and it kind of really just adds like the teenager look to it, and it's just kind of different from everything else. How they're like adding stuff on, and like especially because the Spider-Man symbol on it is
Yeah.
crooked. I don't know why, but I like that a lot. But yeah, I just really like it for the looks.
So moving on to the top 3 for all of us, I got to go with the Spider-Man Far From Home, like the red and black suit. Like, I'm a fan for red and black Spider-Man suits, but this one, it really takes the cake with them. Like, it's just such an amazing suit. It takes what I love about the Alex Ross suit and the Homecoming and adds it together. It also brings some Spider-Man PS4 because if you look at it, it has like white around the spider and stuff, and it's just like such an amazing suit. Like, I love the Homecoming suit, but this one just like blew me out of the water when I first saw it. Like, and like it has like a parachute in it and like cooler web shooters and like
it has like a more variety.
And he made it too, kind of, like he designed it for himself, which I thought was awesome.
Oh yeah.
And so they're kind of like mixing like the style of the Far From Home. I mean, they're kind of mixing the style from like the Homecoming and Civil War suit with the stealth suit. I mean, not the stealth suit, but the assassin suit and the Alec Ross suit. And they're kind of just mixing the colors with it. And I like it a lot. And I especially love the white spider on the back.
Yeah.
And then kind of
just a great suit overall.
Yeah. I really like that suit. And coming in my number 3 spot is the Iron Spider suit. Just because it has so many like gadgets and stuff. Like I like the mechanical arms and stuff that can they can attack. They can make him run faster. And we don't even know the full extent of the Iron Spider's abilities yet. But
wait, are you talking the movie version or the comic version?
Movie version. Infinity War Endgame. Yeah, I definitely like that suit because it also is the nanotechnology, so he could be wearing it, not even, like, it doesn't even look like he's wearing anything, and, like, the Iron Man suit, he just double tap somewhere, and then the suit's on him. And he also, the main reason why I like him so much is because, like, I like the suit, is because he has carrots on. And, honestly, I think she's probably my favorite second favorite AI besides Jarvis. That's also why I really like him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then for my third favorite, I have the Spider-Man symbiote suit. We kind of already discussed one, but I don't know. There's different reasons why I like it because talking movie version and comic version. Movie version, I like the design way better. I did not like how it made him go dancing in the street. I think he was all that. That was like one of the cringiest Marvel moments ever.
It is fun to watch again, though.
It's fun, but just hard to watch. And then it also made him act like a jerk. It also made him want to like do more violence instead of just trying to stop them. But I do like the design in that. But then in the comics, I like it a lot because it was literally like it was kind of like goo, kind of, but like while it was still on him, so he like wouldn't have pockets. He like stick something like around the area, and the symbiote would like wrap around it and connect to it. And the symbiote too is like easy to like take off and stuff. It's like easy to take off and like just not use for a bit. And I definitely liked that. So it just kind of, I do like them both. For different reasons.
Fun fact, actually, Tobey Maguire had to get dance lessons for that scene when he went down the street, went into that club, and the dance teacher thought he was doing amazing.
Okay, that's funny.
Sad
It
if you
is
ask me.
sad though.
Yeah. But, also, I'm gonna fun fact your fun
Yeah.
fact. Fun fact for the comic version of the symbiote suit, he got it when he was in the Secret Wars series, and he came back to Earth with it. And the Marvel producers were actually planning on keeping it with him. That would be like his new suit for like ever. But then readers did not like it and really liked his original one better. Then they tried to create their own create their own story of how they should make it bad and make him go to the original, because he can't just literally have one that like attaches everything to him and literally has like arms that like stick out, and then we're just not using it. They had to create like a whole new story with it of how he
And
switches
Marvel
back to the
didn't even come
original.
up with it. Like, it was sent in by a fan for like a requesting in Secret Wars.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right, and then Logan,
Two.
you're number two.
Okay. I'm also gonna go with the symbiote suit for my number 2. We all think alike, but I like everything else we said. Just great suit. I love the white on the hands and like the spider that goes all the way around, and just great suit. Yeah.
My second favorite suit is the Earth 616 stealth suit, Spider-Man stealth suit from the comics. Number one, just because it looks really cool. The changing like lights on it, I really like that. The camouflage where he can hide himself by visual means and audio means. He has these. I can't remember exactly what they do, but there's like these like things that he can shoot out of his web things, and like created from antimetal or Antarctic vibranium. And then his suit's like fireproof and all that. But then his suit is capable of mending itself with the wearer's thoughts. So if it's like if somebody cut open part of your suit, you can heal it back. Yeah. And again, I really like the design of that suit. It looks really cool.
All right, and then actually, for my number 2, I have the stealth suit, but the Spider-Man Far From Home version. I love it because 1, it was introduced on a funny scene. 2, it just looks cool. I like how the eyes can like flip up and down. And then 3, I've been calling it the Night Monkey suit actually, but I don't know. I just really like how it looks. It's black, but it's not. It's like I said, I like Spider-Man suits that are not like any other suit. And the only way you would know it's a Spider-Man suit is because of the eyes. Besides that, it's nothing else like it. Like, he literally has kind of like a vest with it, which no Spider-Man wears like a vest like that. And it was made by like Nick Fury and his people at S.H.I.E.L.D. And I kind of liked how it wasn't made by Peter Parker, wasn't made by Tony Stark, but it was made by someone new. And it really kind of showed the homemade look, and I liked it a lot.
Suit.
Yeah.
But now it is time for our number 1 picks. My number 1 pick is the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 2 suit. Whew, what to say about this suit? I love literally everything about it. And I love the eyes, like the outline that looks like an actual like web. Like it's like sticking out and it's all like silver on it. I think the spider on his chest is my favorite spider I've ever seen on a like spider suit and stuff. And I may be a little biased because this is one of the first movies I actually remember watching, like ever. And it's Spider-Man 2 is my favorite Marvel movie ever, and it's one of my favorite movies. But I just love this suit so much about it. Just I love how like the organic webs like just kind of like come out of it and stuff, and just I don't really know what else to say. I have a cosplay suit of this in my closet. Like it cost me like a lot of money. I just wasted all my money when I was like 8, but
but yeah, I definitely do like it a lot, and kind of like when he takes the mask off, it extends up his neck. I don't know why, but I really like that design with it instead of just having it trimmed down, so it kind of just looks like a normal shirt or a suit. So like that how it extends up to the neck. I like that a lot. And then one thing that I didn't like that you did like was kind of like the what's it called? The spider kind of. I mean, it does. I don't know. It does like kind. It is different, but not in the way that I like it because it does. It's like sticks out. It sticks out way more than it should down. I don't know for my reason. It just like sticks out. And so it's like going like towards his arms, but then it just goes down just a bit. And I don't know. For me, that just didn't exactly seem like a Spider-Man. I don't know, but it's just I don't want to be too rude with it, but that's just kind of something that I did.
Well, I disagree with you in a non-respectful way. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I really didn't like the spider on that suit.
Wow. Yeah, I just love the whole suit, especially when it gets like kind of damaged. I think it's like looks awesome. Like after the pumpkin bomb and Spider-Man 1, like
and then and number 3 when it was destroyed. I like
just everything about the suit I love.
Yeah. And my number 1 favorite suit is the Spider-Man Far From Home suit. Number 1, not only do I just love the design, like the coloration on the suit and all that, but the way that he put effort into making it like himself, you know, suit. But I really like that he basically kind of started a little bit from scratch, and that probably my favorite reason is because he has Edith, the AI, which is probably the most like I don't even know how to put it, but like because like people had said, it was probably like something that I just don't even know how to put it, that if you had Edith, then I mean it kind of is like the world's weaponry thing that Tony Stark built for himself and then just gave it to Peter Parker. And that's probably the main reason why I like it, is that he has Edith.
And Edith is a good friend just to talk to, you know. In quarantine, that would be really nice to just have a friend to talk to. And literally like a Siri, but literally way more advanced. And this was definitely a cool part of it. Yeah. And then for my number 1, super sadly, we did not discuss it. I mean, we did discuss it, but we didn't discuss it on number 1 spot. But the Spider-Man 2099 suit, I already did off on a rant with that. But I like was I used to have I still do, but I have a DS that I played with like 5 years ago or something, and I got this like game that had like 300 games in it, and actually had like a lot of Marvel games in it. And then there was a Spider-Man one, but it was like called like Futuristic Spider-Man or something in it. And then I saw that suit, and then I loved it, and I loved playing that game. It was like a really hard game, but I just loved playing it to see the suit. But then I always got mad because I didn't know what the suit was called, since I probably thought it had like a really advanced name, since it was a futuristic game. Well, not like futuristic game, but it took place in a futuristic place. And then I forgot where, but I was like looking through Spider-Man suits, and then it said Spider-Man 2099, and I was like, seriously, that's how easy it was to find. And then I just really love the suit and everything about it, and I've been in love with it.
I gotta say, like,
for a while, actually.
It's a good suit, don't get me wrong, but I kind of think it's a little overrated.
Yeah.
Like, it's like really good.
Come again?
But I don't know, it feels like something just straight out of like the 70s or something. I'm like, I don't know, it's not super for me. I like the character, and some of his stories are really good. I don't know. It's just not like the greatest in my opinion.
Yeah.
This finishes off our podcast. Please check out our own website, marvelunwrappedpodcast.godaddyscites.com, our Instagram, Spotify, and YouTube accounts, all at Marvel Unwrapped. On our website, we actually will be uploading merchandise. We're not exactly sure, and we can't really give out an exact date. We're trying to figure all of it out as soon as possible because we really want to be pushing stuff out there. And thank you for listening. This has been your Marvel podcast, Marvel Unwrapped.